Little rascals, wait till I catch you.
It's those damn kids. They did it.
Hey, not my flowers, my beautiful flowers.
Let's try Kaufner's office. What's up?
You were not announced, sir. I wasn't expecting you. How can I help you?
Hello, Doctor. Jacques Eloin, private detective. Sorry, I am out of business cards. You'll have to take my word for it. That way we'll both be in the same boat.
A private eye. I am sure you are well aware I am not at liberty to discuss one of my patients. Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Actually, I'm not interested in your patients, Doctor. On the other hand, you could be of great assistance.
Do you want a consultation, Mr. Eloin?
I found your business card at the home of someone who's not so innocent.
I have no control over who has one of my calling cards, Mr. Eloin. The proof? You yourself have one. And yet, I never gave it to you.
You do not happen to have a patient by the name of Gracie Eaton, Dr. Kaufner?
Gracie Eaton? Of course, Mr. Eloin. What do you want to know about Gracie Eaton?
I thought you said you weren't going to talk about her.
Gracie Eaton is a little crazy, isn't she? You do treat the mentally ill, don't you?
Not all of my patients are ready for a straitjacket, Mr. Eloin. On the contrary, I care for all those with tormented souls. It's called therapy. One could classify Miss Eaton in this category.
Okay, I guess.
Gracie Eaton has a brother, Paul Eaton, doesn't she? What do you know about him?
Paul Eaton. I suspect he engineered the whole thing. He's the one who brought Gracie to my office when she had her first attack. Thereafter, he remained in the background.
That's contrary to what we've heard before.
You know why I've been hired? And I won't hide the fact that I do not have any hard facts on the theft. Is there anything you can tell me?
You know enough to complete your investigation, Mr. Eloin. Listen, old chap. If you want to know where the Eatons are hiding, you have come to the wrong place. Yes, I introduced Gracie Eaton to the companions. Yes, she knew the Alpin. But as to how intimate they were, that is their business. All I can tell you is that if I knew where she and her brother were, you would not be here. So, do the job you are being paid to do, Mr. Eloin. Find the thieves, and let us get on with the rest. We each have our own role, do we not?
Alright. I guess that's probably it here. I could do either one of these. I think that could work. Let's try here next. At the very least, we have a creepy cutscene. Because, you know, we all need the creepy cutscenes to keep us going. Oh, okay. That's not anything. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Coats. Nope, okay. Hello.
Good evening, sir. Are you expected?
My name is Edouin. I've come to see the master of the house. Would you introduce me, please?
Sorry, sir. My master cannot see you.
But tell me, old chap, your name would not be Dumoulin, would it?
I do not believe I know you. You are?
Mr. Dumoulin, my name is Jacques Edouin, with an H. I'm private dick hired by one of your members, Mr. Grégoire de Alpin. Now that you know who I am, and whom I work for, I'm sure we'll get along much better.
Mr. de Alpin is absent. He's not here, I mean. Do you know him? I have never seen you at the Brotherhood's meeting.
Mr. de Alpin has asked me to find out about the Eatons. Gracie and Paul. What can you tell me about them?
Indeed, Madame did come here. She was introduced by one of our most illustrious members. However, the name Paul Eaton means nothing to me.
If I were you, I would not hold this woman in such high esteem. She and her brother stole money and valuable objects from Mr. de Alpin. Did you notice anything missing here as well?
Nothing is missing, sir. So why did Mr. de Alpin require your services? She became his protégée, introduced by one of our most respected members.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but Mr. de Alpin told me himself that she stole the money from him.
The other question seems like it'll
Relationship has
end
now
the
certainly been
conversation, so I'm
compromised.
trying to do this line of
Did
questioning.
you happen to notice if she was meeting any other members of the lodge?
Our Brotherhood is private, sir. You must leave the premises, otherwise I shall be forced to call the authorities.
I wasn't even being an ass.
Mr. Dumoulin, I respect your position and the necessity of discretion. However, Mr. de Alpin and Gracie Eaton saw each other more often than they let on. They even had a favorite restaurant they went to. Can you give me the name?
It would be preferable if you asked Mr. de Alpin that in person, when he is available.
Mr. Dumoulin, time's of the essence. The integrity of your brotherhood is at stake.
I think there might be a helicopter outside my house.
It is a famous restaurant, chez Alexandre, in the 8th district. Is there a menace looming? I'm sorry, sir. Even if I really wanted to, I am not allowed to divulge any information.
Alright, I think that's about it. Okay. And I've already gone to the restaurant, so that was kind of like not super pointful. There's Dr. Alpin's house. It's raining now! It wasn't raining before, it's raining now though. Why is it raining now? Oh, and the music is different too. Oh, wait.
No answer. No one's one's going to annoy him with a lock like that on his door?
I need pieces to something. Okay, so I can't even do anything here just yet. Okay. Alright. I have to meet with Malay because that was something I had to do. Right? I think that was how we did this. Oh. I'm back at the Eaton's apartment. I couldn't find what to do with the Alembic. Oh.
A locked safe. They probably got the key with them.
Oh. There's a key we need to find to get into that thingy-majigger. That thingy-majigger might also get into Dr. Elepine's house. Could be. I don't know, actually.
How is business going, Snoop?
So, Mimile, how's it going? Tell me, the police would not have anything on a certain Grégoire de Alpin, would they?
The Alpin is one of the biggest sharks around. A filthy rich banker, an old slightly eccentric Parisian. Have you gotten on his bad side?
Don't you worry. The Alpine's not on my back. He's in my back pocket.
I'm at the PlayStation, obviously. I'm trying to figure out where else next to go. I think I'm supposed to be at the bar, but...
Something that seems to be the cause of much frustration?
To Eloin. You're dreaming if you think the Alpin would come to me for a simple burglary case. He is tied with the big boss. If anything ever happened to him, it would stay between him, the chief of police, and the crook, who would probably stand a good chance of ending up in the Seine, keeping the fishies company.
It's almost a privilege to investigate for him. Strange that De Alpin did not make use of his contacts to sort out his little problems.
Eloin, I will keep in touch. We are pals after all. Give my regards to your mother.
Does the name Eaton's mean anything to you? A woman and man. Brother and sister? Americans?
Eaton. Eaton. Let me think. No, I have nothing under that name. Are they dangerous?
You know the job, Emile. I'm paid to investigate, with the utmost discretion. A theft with no violence. Good thing, because I don't even have a gun. Nothing for you to be concerned about.
A client with plenty of dough. We're working for the rich now, are we? If I hear anything, I will not forget you. We will go 50-50 as usual.
Alright.
Goodbye, Emile. See you later.
That's right. Let honest folk work.
Alright, well, that's the... I guess that's it for here. You know what? I'm an idiot. When he said bar, I honestly thought he meant the Alembic, but it means...
Sit down.
means here, because we had to have that meeting with Malay, that's right.
What do you want with the whites?
You look like someone who might be able to slip me some info about the Whites.
We will
mean-
see. How much will you pay?
That's what I like. Helpful men like you. But careful. You'll not get your dough until I have checked out the info.
I know how much info is worth, even to a private dick that is flat broke. Not that it will take a lot to make me happy. You do not become rich by being a hotel doorman.
How long have they been at the hotel?
They've only been in the hotel for 3 days. Since they never leave their room, it does not take much to figure out what they are up to in there. No, they have never set foot here before.
Have the Whites had any visitors since their arrival?
Solitary types. If you ask me, they are not tourists. They hardly ever came out of their hole. They put everything on the hotel bill. Meals, clothes, alcohol. The room has been booked for a good month. The man went out a couple of times at night.
Will you give me their room number? I'm gonna pay them a little visit.
Room 507, but you are out of luck. They are not there. Must have kissed and made up. The dame has dyed her hair red.
Red
Look,
hair,
I've got other
okay.
things to do, you know. It's not like your money is going to a life of leisure. You want to hire a private eye.
Oh, so he's taking them out. Yeah, that's right, he did.
Mr. White, madame, it's a chilly evening.
Mr. de Alba, our birds have returned. Even so, I would like to take a quick look.
How'd we get up
Room
here?
507. Just a quick look.
I mean, skip past Petite. Why, what have you?
That's when I saw the most amazing thing in my life. I do not know if it was the smoke that blurred my vision, but one thing is for sure. That creature was not trying to keep them warm. And the damn creature saw me. I have fought in the war, you know, but I've never seen the likes of that. When its eyes stared at me, I ran. Yes, I fled like a little kid. There must have been something in the air because I fainted right after that. I came around later, near the Alambic. That's where you saw me. Mom? Is that you?
Ah, no. Jacques Alouin, I'm arresting you for the double murder of the Whites.
Oh.
Believe me, I'm not the culprit. Speak to my mother, she'll give you the proof.
Well, thank you for your help.
What?
Yes, I had you followed, and you led us straight to the culprit.
Oh, he seems so sad about that in this picture. He seems
No.
so broken up.
Something is off. I've been tricked like a sucker. But by who?
Alright, well, we're back to being us now, I guess. There is something here. Okay, let's look what the telegram. Pinkerton National Detective Agency Network, 57 Broadway, Blake only child, rich heir of dead husband, no criminal record. Sophia Blake does not have a sister, is what we have learned.
Hello, what number
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee, 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. Sophia Blake, who's speaking?
That didn't take long at all.
Miss Blake? This is Gus McPherson. Can we meet? I'd like to clarify a few points with you.
Meet me in an hour at the restaurant Chez Alexandre. We can talk there.
Alright. Guess that's where we're going. Chez Alexandre.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Chez Alexandre. Can I do anything for you, sir?
A table has been booked under the name of Blake, Sophia Blake. I'm here to meet up with the lady. My name is Gus McPherson.
This way, please, sir. Miss Blake is waiting for you.
Alright. Sup, lady?
If you want to see me, Mr. McPherson, I imagine it's because you've made some headway.
Actually, several new occurrences have come to light. Occurrences that require an explanation from you, Miss Blake.
I don't understand, Mr. McPherson. What do you mean?
What I have learned totally contradicts what you said about the Whites. Who were they really?
Ruby White was my younger sister, and Regis White was her husband. I already told you, Mr. McPherson.
There is one small detail in all this that you failed to mention. The head of Baphomet. Does that mean anything to you, Miss Blake?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. McPherson. Should I?
I do not like to be taken for a fool, Miss Blake.
All right. I admit that I wasn't totally honest with you.
Not totally? You mean like
What do you
really
want?
not?
Ruby and Regis White never existed. Not as you described them anyway. Who were they really?
I don't have a sister, Mr. McPherson. Ruby White's real name was Faye Johnson, and Jerome Johnson was her real husband. I hired them, a terrible mistake on my part, but I'm not responsible for their death.
What were they doing in Paris? I want the truth, Miss Blake.
They were supposed to retrieve the object that was stolen from me. Everything was planned in minute detail. They failed. Their death is a regrettable accident.
Oh, okay.
In the course of my investigations, I was told about a much coveted object. The head of Baphomet. Does that mean anything to you?
Is that the thing that was
The
stolen from me?
object has been in my husband's family
I think
for
she said it was.
generations, Mr. McPherson. I didn't lie to you. Grégoire de Alpin stole it from us. My husband, already weak from his illness, died of sorrow. I now want to retrieve what is rightfully mine and avenge the memory of the man I loved.
Then you recognize the existence of this man, Grégoire d'Alpin. Who is he really?
A madman, blinded by an obsession to possess a supposedly valuable relic. The head of Baphomet. By stealing it, he destroyed my life. De Alpin led my husband to his death, my family to ruin.
What exactly is the importance of this object, this head of Baphomet? And why is de Alpin so anxious to get hold of it?
I don't really know. My husband was very secretive about the value of the head of Baphomet. As for me, I simply want to retrieve what is rightfully mine. But de Alpin and his lot venerate the relic, surrounded with many legends. Legends of immortality. As you grow old, these legends suddenly become a source of hope, a source of life and death.
Okay.
Who, in your opinion, killed the
I
Whites?
actually meant to click the other one, but
The
okay.
Whites were criminals, Mr. McPherson. They made a foolish mistake. They're dead. Aside from their own carelessness, it can only be because of the man who is behind all of this, Grégoire de Alpin.
Do you think the killer will strike again?
He would do anything to achieve his aim, Mr. McPherson. Everyone who has crossed his path is in danger. The man is insane. He'll kill again. You must understand that you are the only one who can stop him. We have to put an end to this madness.
I'm not sure I completely
The object
believe
must be found before
all
other
that,
heads
but you
roll.
know.
Why so many identities?
They were professional con artists, Mr. McPherson. As soon as they occupied their room at the Hotel Orphée, they became the Whites, a rich couple on vacation. It was also the signal that they had pulled it off. I was supposed to take delivery of the merchandise. Unfortunately, they were killed in the meantime.
Go and tell the police what you have told me. Inspector Lebrun will be glad to help you. He'll understand, I'm sure.
You still haven't understood. The police do not want a part of this. De Alpin has the Paris police in his pocket, Mr. McPherson. Paris is just a puppet on his string.
That is a tragic story, Miss Blake. Why didn't you tell me the truth from the outset?
Well, that she hired
I was alone
thieves?
in Paris, confronted by a fearless enemy. I had to
Oh,
act
I was
quickly
so
and discreetly.
afraid.
If you had refused to
I
help
don't
me, Mr.
fully believe her
McPherson,
story.
I would have had no one else. I didn't want to be dishonest with you.
I agreed to work for you. I'll see the job through.
You see, we can reach an agreement, Mr. McPherson.
Alright, well, I guess. That's it for now, at least.
Waiting for you.